Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to make this adorable little Vanellope charm. If you want to learn how to make her, stay tuned. For this charm, you will need white for her leggings, brown for her skirt, this is burgundy brown, black for her hair and her shoes, skin tone obviously for her skin, and teal or any blue you want to use for her leggings as well as her hoodie. And then this is the eyes. I use a perler bead that I cut in half and I just put it onto this single skin tone rubber band. If you don't have any beads, you can get 2 black bands, wrap it around your hook 4 times, and then with those 2 bands, and then transfer it onto a single skin tone band. For these, this is just a perler bead that I cut in half and I put it on a black band, and instead of putting 2 like the eyes, I just put 1, and this is for the little candies that are in Vanellope's hair. Oops. So if you want to make this, you're just going to get colored bands, wrap it around your hook 4 times, and put it 1 single wrapped band onto a single black band for her hair. So let's get started. So earlier I forgot to mention that you needed 2 red bands as well, but go ahead and get those. But for now, we're going to start making Vanellope's ponytail, and we're going to need your black bands with colors on them, whether it's bands or beads, as well as just regular black bands. So let's get started. You're going to need your loom to be in a staggered configuration for this entire project. So I'm just going to put these beads at random. It is really your choice where you want to put the band or the beads, whatever you're choosing. Just choose whatever order, it doesn't matter. But I'm just doing one where you skip a peg, and then you put a bead there, and then another peg, the next peg has no bead. So I'm just going to go ahead and continue with that pattern. And you're going to go down so that each peg has 4 bands on it. So let me just wrap this up. Okay, now we're going to go down once more, so there's 4. Let's just close this up. Okay, now that I have finished, I'm going to go ahead and go get a single back band. This whole thing is single bands, by the way. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. You're going to take it, wrap around the bottom pin twice. Oops. Create 2 loops. You're going to do that to every single pin in the bottom. So there. Oops, keeps on coming off. And 1 more here. Now we're going to go ahead and loop everything. And we're going to pull back the cap band and then just loop forward normally. You can always pause if I'm going a bit too fast for you, and if you loom faster than me, then you can just loom ahead. Oops. Once you've looped everything, you're gonna go get your hook, grab the 2 bands on top here. Well, that's single band, but it's wrapped 2 times. You're gonna grab it so that the 2 parts are on, and take it off. And you're gonna take off all 3 of them. And you're gonna leave it on your hook like this for now. Now we can continue making the rest of Vanellope. And to do that, you're gonna get your double red bands and go down the center like so. This whole thing will be double banded unless I state otherwise. So get your black double banded. You're going to go from the middle to the left, the middle to the right, and then you're going to go down the left and right side. Once you've done that, we're going to go ahead and get her skin tone and make her face. We're going to go down the center twice, on the left and right side once. Oops. Make sure it's double banded. Once you've done that, we're going to close off her face by going from the left to the center and from the center to the right. From there, we're going to create her neck, and to do that, we're going to get double bands again in skin color and go down the center pin. Once you've done that, we're going to go ahead and do her little hoodie now. So we're going to go grab some teal bands or blue bands, whatever color you're using. Make up her shoulders. For that, you're going to go to the center to the left, from the center to the right, and then go down the rest of her, well, go down her entire body 2 times. So this is on all 3 pins. Once you've done that, you're going to go grab your brown, double bands again, and you're going to go down her entire body once again to create her little skirt. Once you've done that, you're going to go and get your white, either 2 white bands earlier. You get 1 white and 1 blue, and you're going to go down the right side. That's 1 white and 1 blue. And we're doing this so that you create that little effect she has on her stocking, the swirly effect. And you're going to do the same thing with 1 white band and 1 teal band on the left side. It doesn't matter which one's on top, but for mine, it's blue on top and white on top. Doesn't really matter. Now you're going to go get your black bands once again and wrap it around the bottom pins where her feet are supposed to be, and wrap it the single black band around it 3 times to create her little shoes. And you're going to wrap it around 3 times to create 3 loops on these 2 pins. Now we're just going to get that hair we made. Make sure there's 3 little chains here, single chains, and we're going to put it on this pin right there. Make sure you're grabbing you get all 6 of those bands that are on your hook, because there are 2 like that. You're going to get 2 of those, and make sure they're both on that middle pin on top. And you're going to do the same for the last 2 on your hook. So just pull it across and place it on, making sure that they don't get off the loom. So I'm just going to push it down there. Once you've done that, we can create her arms, and for that you're going to need skin tone bands and teal bands. So I'll just move the loom to the side here. So you're going to get a single skin tone band, wrap it around your hook 3 times, get 2 teal bands, and pull the skin tone bands over to the 2 teal bands, double teal bands, and just connect the ends to create a little arm like this. You're going to go get your loom and make sure all these 4 bands get onto this shoulder pin right here. Once you've done that, you're going to make 1 more. So I'm just going to do it real quick. Get the single skin tone band, wrap it around your hook 3 times. Get 2 teal bands and transfer that single skin band wrapped around your hook 3 times onto that double teal band and unite the ends to create a little arm. Now we're going to put it on this side of the loom. Once you've done that, we can go ahead and add the cap bands. So the first cap band I'm going to add is brown. Let's get a better band. And you're going to start from this pin, go over the center, and let go of the pin here to create this sort of shape. Now we're going to do the rest in triangles. So we have this little triangle shape here in brown, and then get teal, make a triangle shape there. Now we're going to scoot over to her face, grab those eye bands we created earlier, stretch it across these 2 pins where the hair and the skin meet. Grab your hook, get this band on top here, and bring it forward to create a triangle. And once you're done, your loom should look like this. Now we're gonna go to the bottom of our loom and begin looping. We're gonna start here by pulling back the triple cap band for her feet and grabbing the two bands, the white band and the blue band, and looping forward. We're gonna do the same here. Once that's done, we're gonna go ahead and pull back the triangle cap bands we made and just loop forward. Same for the center, except there's nothing else to pull. From here, we're gonna do everything like a triple singer, being sure to pull back these triangle bands and not looping them forward. If you're a speedy loomer, you can loop all the way till here. Once you're done with that, you're gonna go into this left pin here, pull all the bands back, including the arm bands, grab the two teal bands on the bottom and loop to the center. Push that down, and we're gonna do the same to the right. So pull everything back, grab the two teal bands at the bottom and loop to the center. Once you're done, you're gonna pull back all these teal bands and grab the two skin tone bands at the bottom, making sure you don't grab anything else, and you're gonna loop forward. Once you've done that, we're gonna loop her face, and first we're gonna grab the first two bands on top. If you copy the order I did, we're gonna loop these right ones, these first two bands to the right, grab the next two, loop those two down to the left, and then get that last one and loop forward. Now we're gonna loop up the rest of her face like a triple single until these three pins, and we're just gonna go pull back bands, making sure you don't grab those eye bands, and just loop forward. Oopsies. So my band just came off here, but that's fine. For viewing purposes, I'll just put it back. Pull back these eye bands again, get the two black bands on the bottom, and loop forward. Once you've looped all that, you're gonna move the hair to the side a bit so you can see better. You're gonna go in here, grab the two black bands on the bottom, and move it to the center pin. There's a lot of bands on this pin, so be careful. I'll just move her hair out of the way. We're gonna do the same thing, grab the two black bands here, and loop to the center. Hopefully you can see all the black bands because it's pretty dark. Okay, once you've done that, you're gonna ignore all these little hair bands we added. We're gonna go ahead, pull all these bands back, and there's gonna be a lot of tension, so you wanna be very careful if you don't have a metal hook. You're gonna go down, oops, and grab these two red bands. So I'm just gonna pull all of this back, get the two red bands at the bottom, and slowly pull them forward because you don't want your bands to snap. And once you've done that, your loom should look like this. Now we're gonna create a slip knot, so we're gonna get the two red bands here in the back, loop them over. Make sure you do not go inside. Grab these two and pull tight to create a slip knot. And you want to be very careful with this because there's a lot of tension, like I said, and your bands may snap. And once you've done this, you can remove her from your loom. So this is my Vanellope charm straight off the loom, and what I did was I took the little red slip knot and wrapped it around these bands here to create the little licorice that ties her hair. And I think she turned out super cute, and I really love her. So she goes along with this mini Wreck-It Ralph charm I made, and I think they are so cute together. I have a video of him up on my YouTube channel, so go subscribe and check that out. Subscribe to my channel for more updates on my videos, as well as follow me on Instagram at FerociousBLooms to see any of the other pictures I take and all the other charms I made, because I like posting all the charms I make on that Instagram account, so go check it out. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. Comment down below any other characters you want me to make, and thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for the next video. Bye!